through the tall whites, thank you. The Nordics, thank you. The angels, angel frequencies, thank you. Raphael would like to say, what's up? Silly man. He has a sense of humor. Mother Mary. We give a moment to, in honor of her sacrifice and surrender, that soul can be at peace. Our ancient gray friends, as you know, even the Zetas, we want to bring peace. We want to bring hope. We want to diminish fear. We want to enlighten all. We attempt to connect with all, but we get pushed away. So stop pushing us away. Listen, accept, follow through, encourage, expand, evolve. While you're sitting at home watching your programs on your couch, you could be expanding your knowledge within your own inner self. As we learned earlier, or perhaps cosmically conscious, you have to accept, just like putting the key into the lock, yourself. Unlocking it yourself. It is within yourself, your heart, your soul, your root, your sacral, your heart, your throat, your third eye, which is your first eye, not your third. The only eye that matters, because if you lost the other two, you'd still see. You'd see even more. Consider that, but don't go taking your eyes out. We don't recommend that. We are simply saying you could do without your vision. Enlightenment is the most important thing. Evolution of your planet is the most important thing, as these humans are destroying themselves, killing themselves and one another. Before we go on further, is there anything else about this object? Activating the frequency within all. Again, this active grid expands to different parts of the universe and this and others. It's like sending out postcards to different neighborhoods. Imagine how much work goes into that. But on a universal scale, quite literal. They will all receive the codes they are supposed to receive. They will come to the understanding that we are now in reconnection with this most powerful tool. So we are sending them a memo, a page, or a text, or a email, or snail mail. But don't let that fool you. Some of them get it quite instantly. Some have already received. Some are going to wake up different. Keep in mind that you are going to hear people say they slept really well last night. I wonder why. They'll say, my back feels so nice. They'll say all things. Okay. Anything else? No, that is all on this one that we can disclose now at this time, but keep in mind that is only part of the story. Not to be taken lightly, remember. If you want to learn more, you can meditate with this more. It will activate your blueprints. You are welcome to take this back if you'd wish, but keep in mind, it is to be protected. Are there any other pieces that you'd like me to look at or observe or provide insights to?
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
I don't know why this question's coming to mind, but
Yes, you.
well, is that one like a crystal where if somebody touches it that has different energy, then it kind of like that energy holds on it, or is it more stone where it's not affected in the same way and anyone can touch it at any convention or whatever if he has it on a table? Doesn't matter if anybody picks it up, or is it kind of a you need to look at it kind of thing?
Thank you. So, the question, as you seem to be asking, and from what we can understand, that you would like to know if it is safe or okay for anyone to touch this, as we have provided insights that it is very special. And you want to know if it may or may not harm the piece or may or may not affect the individuals, right?
Yeah, or if it dampers the energy of it, or it dirties it or something.
Right.
Like how a crystal would be.
Correct.
Or if it's just a stone and it's different.
Correct. This stone comes from another place. So, anything, anyone that would touch this object, it would clear to an extent. Keep in mind, like blowing out the candles on a cake, you might not get all of them, but you make a slight imprint, a slight indention, a slight spark, a slight memory, a slight interest. Just like turning on the light switch in a room, it it illuminates. So as this, it also depends on your intention. You can touch a vacuum without intending to vacuum the floor, correct? But if you have the intention to touch or grab the vacuum and plug it in and turn it on and hold and move and vacuum the floor, you are actively participating in an activity with intention and purpose to get an outcome, just like cooking. So if you go to touch the light switch but don't turn it on, then what are you doing? If you touch this, simply touch it without intention or just with curiosity, it's going to seem as if it were a paperweight or a doorstop. But if you utilize the tools like a drill for its purpose and intention, you will gain insights as well if you're open as well. You will start to see and feel or expand in your own evolution and abilities. That is the purpose. Just as if you were to plant a seed in the ground, an oak tree example, it grows and grows and grows, just like the tree of life. What type of fruit would you like to produce? What would you like to harvest? And for what reason? Pick your seeds properly so that you know what you are planting, so that you know what is coming. If you have the intention to plant an apple seed, you will get an apple. If your intention is to grow a banana, but you plant a squash, you're going to get a squash. And we say squash because it is easy to get distracted and squash your own dreams. So you must, with intention, connect with your own blueprint, your own divine structures, your chakras, your vision, your insights, clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience. Activate, clear yourselves, work on yourselves before you work on others. And if you have yourself mastered, well then congratulations, go help someone else. I hope this answers your question. Shore. We're not on the shore, we're in the ocean. So we might as well deep dive. What are you looking for? You have a flashlight. You can see for yourself. Just as if you were to look inside yourself. And what do you notice? It's a chance to answer your own question.
Me?
Yes. Would you come up, please, on this side?
Me?
Yes. We can keep the flashlight here.
This is his thing.
Your hand,
Wait, I'm sorry, am I doing the flashlight?
your hand,
This is his art.
without the flashlight, you must see first with your eye. 3 deep breaths. Push the energy down to the earth through the ocean waters. Now up through the spine and up through the neck and head to the universe. Thank you. Clear your right arm. Thank you. Anchoring, grounding. The energies that you have been feeling are coming from us, yes, as you have been feeling. You have a connection to this peace we'd like to share with you. Congratulations. As another ancient being, 1 to 1, million to million, you will see inhale, exhale. What have you felt now? What have you seen now?
Like, so, can't describe. Well, there's a lot of energy,
Mm-hmm.
and I felt like I was somewhere else, but there's no clarity of
Cave,
seeing.
because it's dark.
Yeah.
You are in the cave. Integrate now. Allow the space around you to unfold. Itarane. What are you doing in there?
Fighting with myself on my imagination or things I've seen before. So not trusting what I'm seeing. It doesn't make full sense. And I feel like
It's safe. Trust. Allow. Release.
It feels like there's some sort of like light above and like some earthy thing in the bottom, but it feels like it's different memories mixing. I don't think that's pure.
So what would you like to do?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What is your intention? What type of tree would you like to grow? But also remember, what are you doing in that space? Where are you? Like navigating through the dark, through a dark maze, you might not see. There is darkness in everyone. There is light in everyone. And this is a fine example of a balance of light and dark. That is why we have that entanglement. Yin yang, yang yang, whichever you prefer. You have a powerful connection with these ancient beings. Did you know that?
Not really. Sort of, kind of, yeah, but I don't.
They have been saying hello.
I mean, yeah, I guess I already know. But stuff with Egypt.
The activations have come to you multiple times in multiple ways, physical and non-physical, even through shadows. You see them. Do not be alarmed. They are supporting you on your path and guiding you on your path. So you see, it is important to understand this connection and lineage. Why do you think you were so drawn to this? To awaken, to remember, to feel. Activate yourself. Plant your seed. Dream it big. You were also in the Aztec Mayan times, we see. Thank you for your skills. We're not doing that now. You are activating yourself in this space, in this time, not then. Bring it back to now. And if you bring it back to now, you can activate your own memories as dreams even, or through meditation or intention. You buzz. There is one more thing you need to see. You need to place both hands on this one. What is the message that is being delivered to you? What?
I didn't get it full. I got 3 different pieces.
Tell me.
Got the color green. I got steps. And I got I had a jungle that was a memory from when I meditated as a kid.
Stick with that. Learn more of that story, please. But this is an example of how you can use the vacuum. It's another tool, another opportunity, another dimension, a higher insight and perspective. Your instant streaming network. So, does that answer your question a little bit more for clarity on how to use? Connect yourself to this piece, and you will always remain connected. Access any time without having to be physically aware or present. Do you understand? Thank you. You can return this to the owner. There are many tribes giving their gratitude and thanks. What's next? Does someone have a question of interest?
for what was holding it for a really long time.
Mantis.